Ah.
Say, remembering your
Yes.
controls.
I know what's up.
Alright. Well, hi, Taylor.
No. Wait, did that come from there? Oh, this is my respite. Yes, I'm going down there. Perfect. Hi, Taylor.
You remember where you are now? Alright. Alright.
Hey, bad fish.
I also kind of remember us abandoning this and not actually.
You're right. I do remember that.
Because it was, you see, I don't know why, but for some reason you just seem to have a terrible time with
I hate it.
trying to control that thing. I usually do okay with it, but for you, you just absolutely can't stand it.
Yeah, I wonder what I need to do here.
Well, you already went here. You gotta go the other way.
Oh, how dare you!
I said, I had completely forgotten myself. I didn't know if you were supposed to go to the left or the right. When you got, like, in the water, I was like, yeah, hopefully this is right.
Aha! The correct path of the most resistance. This is how we all did as a kid, don't lie.
I would say, well, that's the thing is, neither of us did this as a kid. You need the magnet.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, well.
I would say, we didn't play this one as a kid, remember? At least, I didn't play it as a kid. I thought you didn't play it as a kid either.
I did not.
Okay.
Get out of here, nerd.
Alright.
I should let go, right? Letting go would be good for me.
I really wonder what happens if you do let go.
I would die.
You just think you would just straight up
Yeah.
die? Okay. I really wasn't sure looking at it. I was
there.
trying to figure out.
Jesus. What's with that sound? The water's so loud.
The water is quite loud, but eh.
That's right. Block it, nerd.
So he runs away from you. He's like, I've lost my helmet. So change up the gadgets again.
Oh, can they give me a platform this time?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
There you go. That's right. Oh, I don't think you're quite close enough.
That's ridiculous.
I think you get just a little closer. Get to, like, probably to the edge. There you go. That's probably enough.
My monkey. Oh, just
there
barely.
He goes. He's got it. Yeah, there he is. Nice.
Got him, nerd.
Good job. Eubank. Eubank. I don't know if Eubank's a name. I can't recall whose it is, though.
It's Eubank's name.
No, it's like one of those things where it's like I think there's somebody who sort of is famous who has a thing for it.
That extend it?
I don't know if it's so much extended. It probably like goes into the wall or something, so you just like slid it further out of the wall. Is my guess. Like, cause oops.
I don't care.
It is nice that we have infinite cars and whatnot, but
I'm just doing this just in case.
oh, in case you need it for something else.
Just I don't want to deal with it later.
Yeah, fair enough.
I had to switch this out, and that felt bad.
Ah, okay.
It's the best gadget in the game. I mean,
Always has been your favorite. Oh, wow.
Hello, friend.
Just kind of stuck up there.
It must be rough. I heard him. Hear me.
I think he noticed you.
Nothing.
What are you doing?
There's nothing.
The goggles, they do nothing.
I'm not even wearing goggles, Taylor. What's wrong with you?
No, it was
I know what the reference is.
Okay, good.
But I'm not wearing goggles. Monkey's gonna have a sad day. I just can't reach him. Aha!
Wow. That was nicely done. I really thought that it would be,
Get over here, nerd!
You have fallen into my plan, hee hee hee.
It actually helps me.
I was gonna say, normally it would.
Hey, come on.
There he is. Get him before he gets out of the water.
Oh!
Wow.
Nailed it. Gotta be a pro, Taylor.
Very good.
What were you saying when I'm confused. You were like really impressed by something, I think.
The way that you managed to actually like get to it, I figured you just jump out of the water and like fly up that way, but you actually like, you know, it was like, let me balance, do a little tightrope walking here, and then launch myself, and that was what was really impressive.
Not being a pro.
I would say, sure.
Oh, aha, nice. I knew it! I knew that timing.
Very nice.
You just get behind him and it's fine. Does this do anything to you? It'd be funny.
It doesn't really seem to do much to monkeys. Of course, we could probably say. Of course, now we cut back to like our gadget training where it was like, this is how you catch monkeys with it, and we just completely forgot how to do that. Nice. Oh, so close.
It's all that practice.
I recall. Oh wow.
Oh,
Ooh.
now he gets me.
I'd say the red monkeys are tough.
That's fine. Just gotta know.
I think typically you've used the car, and you like hit their toes.
I know, right? It's mean. Feels unfair. Oh, come on.
So I have a question for you.
A curiosity, if you will.
I say, you have gone to a couple of weddings, and now both of us being guys, we don't really have to worry too much about this.
But I like weddings.
No, I enjoy going to a wedding as well. Although, to be fair, I usually enjoy the reception afterward where I actually get to eat.
Oh, wait, what?
You just barely walked into it, so you were, But no, the, Oh. It's a red one.
Yeah.
Oh, a flamethrower, that's right. I remember that now.
I was like,
Still doesn't do anything to him. So, when attending a wedding...
Beginning?
Oh, it is. I didn't even realize. So I guess there's another way to go.
Sick.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, it's weird. Whoa, hey.
Anyway, so when you go to a wedding,
yeah.
As guys, we don't have to worry about this because, you know, there's no idea of us, like, upstaging the groom, but the whole idea, like, you know, like a wedding, like, let's be honest, it's the bride's day. It's, you know, it's gonna be
I've always disliked that, by the way.
That it's all about the bride on that day?
It feels unfair.
That you would think it would be a celebration of their union
it
and
should be
everything
both
like
of them.
that? Yes, I agree, but that's not the case.
I don't care, man.
Anyway, the, girls have to, you know, any girl who's attending a wedding or any woman who's attending a wedding has to make sure that they aren't, like, wearing something so crazy or outlandish that it, like, you know, draws attention away from the bride. I don't know if that's an official rule, but at the very least it's like an unwritten rule. It's like one of those things. But us as, like, guys and everything like that, we don't really have to worry about that. So, you know, our opinion may not be 100% valid in this. But,
I think every opinion's valid.
well, I said, I mean valid in the sense that, like, you know, we don't have much experience with it, so it's harder to get us to, I guess, people wouldn't have as much faith in our opinions and whatnot.
That does not mean they're invalid, though.
True. I said, that is true, I suppose.
Oh, I'm in the middle of the road now.
I say, you're...
Road warrior.
Why would they have a road going into the building?
Why wouldn't they?
I suppose deliveries or something. Actually,
yeah, exactly, Taylor. How rude of you.
Just had to think about it for a moment. So, I had somebody recently ask me about an opinion on what to wear because they were unsure if it would, like, upstage the bride. So I was saying, like, oh, wear this type of a dress or something. But I always thought to myself, when I thought about it a second time, I thought, you know, it's actually, I think, very hard to actually upstage the bride. Because the bride has professional hair done, professional makeup, you know, has all these things, like, going for it and everything like that. I feel like it would be incredibly difficult.
Got him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, wow, that actually worked. I'm kind of surprised.
So, I think it would be very, very difficult for anybody who's attending a wedding to actually do something, like, you know, more impressive than, like, with a bride than the bride. What do you think?
Yeah, it'd be pretty tough. But also, I'll be honest, of course, it's not something I work. Oh, hey, what is this? Oh, never mind.
So you're gonna do what I did, where you got super far away and then just shot him from afar.
That's ridiculous, Taylor. I would never do that. How rude. Okay,
as you said, it's not something that we're concerned with, so it's not really. I don't know. It was just one of those things that I thought to myself when having the conversation. Then I realized I was like, wait a minute, like, you know, it's probably very difficult to actually, like, you know, do better than the bride.
How exciting!
What fun gameplay! But Well, since you like going to weddings, what's your favorite part about going to a wedding?
Meeting all the people. I love meeting new people.
Oh, well, excellent.
That's the best part of a wedding.
I would say, just getting to meet new people.
Yeah, man, there's always great new people to meet, new contacts to be made.
That's true. I would say.
I really appreciate that part of a wedding. Hey, just stand still. I'll get there eventually.
He is standing still, I think.
I know.
Oh.
Got him! Yeah, that time I actually had to predict him too. Yeah, got him. No, I'm trapped! No!
I always liked,
What about you? Yeah, what's your favorite part?
I would say, I think the reception is probably still my favorite. I'm usually not a big fan of the ceremonies.
That depends.
I would say, it usually depends on the ceremony. I'm not a very religious person, though, so if I go to one that's, like, super religious, I'm usually like, ugh.
Its control, just press up with, likewise, press down.
If you press down with just one analog stick,
You'll turn.
then the tank will rotate.
Press the L3 button and press the R.
Yep. I'm not religious either, but I don't care about, like, the reception I don't see as a religious experience.
Well, just the ones that tend to be overly religious in their ceremony are the ones that, like, I tend to have, like, you know, issues with. And usually it's not issues, it's really, I just get bored. Cause there's like, I would say, not a wedding that I went to, but a wedding that a friend of mine told me about was that he had to, like, show up to he shows up to the wedding, he sits down, and the pastor who's, like, leading the ceremony and everything like that tells the people in the audience, he's like, all right, everybody, like, you know, we'll pray, and then they finish praying. He then says, he's like, all right, now put your hands towards them, send your love to them, like, you know, pray your love to them. And it was just like, wow, that's yeah, that would be, I was like, that's a little weird for me. So
yeah.
Things like that, I was like, I know that I'd be like, yeah, that just would, like, probably make me incredibly bored. And that's usually my issue. It's not so much like, you know, I have a problem with it. I just tend to get bored with it. But the reception's fun because that's usually when everybody's just there to party. You know, that's like the actual party part to it. That's when you actually get to talk to people.
Oh.
Because as you said, you like to talk to people and whatnot. Because you can't really do that during the ceremony.
I mean, you could try.
I'd say, but you know, everyone usually stays pretty quiet.
Okay, I'll get out.
You don't have to.
Well, I mean, there's another park thing here. I feel like I should get out.
I'm saying you probably could drive the thing up there. It's probably there so that way if it gets destroyed, it'll probably, like, respawn right there. Would be my guess.
Yeah, this is a lot easier. Oh,
Agreed.
Oh, hello, friend.
But those are the big ones again.
Yeah, ugh. How annoying. How annoying.
My goodness. Man, this is a long episode. Or say a long level for us anyway. Oh, it's an elephant! I just realized from looking at the other way. That's pretty fun.
I do want to see if I can destroy one.
You want to see what?
I want to see if I can destroy one.
Oh, okay. Let's give it a shot then. Doesn't look like it. Even if you could, they just seem to keep coming, so. Good stop. Nice.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes!
I think you're good. You got it.
Alright, well, it looks like we can stop right here.
I would say, want to explore the rest of this area next time?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, let's see. We'll see everybody later. Bye, everyone.
Bye.